Hello beautiful people, hello friends. This is another video on this beautiful beach, and I'm on a holiday and it's a beautiful occasion for a video. So today's video is about a situation where you feel that your parents are making you feel frustrated whenever you talk to them, you spend time with them, and how can you overcome this and how to create a better relationship, a better feeling relationship with your own parents. Okay, let's go straight into it. The first thing that is the key thing here is we often are focused on what the parents said or did, and then that causes a reaction inside of us, and we say, well, they've caused the reaction, they made me angry. The truth is, and this is a scientifically backed truth, the truth is no one can cause a reaction inside of you. A reaction inside of you can only be caused by your own brain, by your own thoughts. And this is proven by science. The way you start feeling a feeling is a chemical reaction. Each feeling is a specific chemical reaction in your body, and that reaction is triggered by certain thoughts. So you're thinking thoughts, and then your brain sends a message to your body that says, start feeling exactly in line with these thoughts, and that's exactly what happens. So no one can install a feeling inside of you. Your parents cannot make you angry. You made yourself angry as a response to what they did. Okay, so this is the first point. No one can install or put a feeling inside of you. They have to come from your thoughts that are turning in your head and then causing you to feel exactly in line with your thoughts. No one can do that. No one can get inside your brain and trigger that process. It is you with your thoughts as a response to something that they have done. Now, this is where your power lies. This is your power. So there is this step in the middle. There is a step in between them, your parents doing something or saying something, and you starting to feel a certain way. There is a step in the middle, which is your thoughts about something that they have done or said, and that is where your superpower lies. If you manage to catch those thoughts and change them into a better feeling thought, or better feeling thoughts, or better feeling scenario, you will start feeling better. Now, it is very important to decide in this moment, because we can say, yes, but they did this and it is really mean what they did. They said that and it was really offensive. Yes. So, you have a choice now. Do you want to feel good, or do you want to let anyone in front of you determine how you want to feel? It took me a lot of time to get this and start implementing it. And I'm still implementing it because it takes a lot of practice, but it's worth it. Do you want to choose to feel good at any point? Or do you want to let other people in front of you determine how you feel? Meaning, in front of your parents, do you want to make sure that you feel in peace and well? Or do you want to let them determine how you should feel? And once you answer that question, if your answer is, well, I want to feel good no matter what they do, the next step is to understand you do have the ability to do this. You do have the power to do this no matter what they've said, they've done. You have the step in the middle, which is how you interpret what they've done, what they've said. They will say something, and then you will start creating a story around what they have just said. And it is that story that causes a chemical reaction in your body. It is that story that you have made around what they've said, they've done, that is causing you to feel that way. And that is where your superpower lies. So once you change that, you will change everything, because you change how you feel. No matter what they've done in front of you. no matter what they've said to you. Let's take an example. If your parent comes and says, what did you do? I told you not to do it this way. You should have done it differently. Now you listen to them and you start thinking, look at them again. Nothing that I do is ever good enough for them. It's been like this forever. They do not appreciate me for who I am. Do you see what is happening? The story around what they have just said is building up in your head. And this story is, the tone of this story is frustration and feeling not good enough. So that story, immediately, the thoughts that you're having in your head will start sending a signal to your body to start feeling exactly in line with what you've just said to yourself. You will immediately start feeling not worthy by your, not valued by your parents, not worthy, not appreciated by your parents, and so on. And if you, let's take the same scenario and let's recreate a story. Let's recreate a scenario where you take control over this story in your head and you feel differently, you feel better. Your parent comes and says, look what you've done. I told you not to do it this way. I told you to do it differently. Look what you have done. Now you pause and you say, okay, how do I want to feel in this very moment? I would like to keep feeling calm and well. So I'm observing what they're saying, and they're coming to me with a lot of frustration. So they must have a lot of frustration inside of them that they don't know what to do with, and they're just throwing it out there. And I wish that they could work on their frustration so we can have a better communication, but that is their choice. And I understand that in this moment they are just reacting based on their internal frustration. It has nothing to do with me. I know that I'm good enough. Now, how do you feel now? You feel compassion for them, actually. You don't justify what they've done or said. You're not saying what they've said is true and nice. You just say, well, I understand where it's coming from. It's still not okay, but I understand where it's coming from, and I wish them well. And I wish we could have a better relationship. So now you feel compassion. You're in peace. Now, one point to note. Changing what we say to ourselves might be challenging. Why? Because all these old feelings that we have accumulated since our childhood, this feeling, maybe our parents were repeating this in our childhood, these words of saying that they don't appreciate what we're doing, that we're not doing anything well. So since our childhood, we've been hearing these things and we've been feeling that they are not appreciating us. So this has been building up. And this has caused us to start believing that we are not good enough based on what our parents are saying. So this creates a little place of hurt inside of us. Now, every time our parent repeats the same sentence, now we are adults, but they repeat the same sentence or a similar sentence, it pokes right into that place of hurt that we have not healed. And this is why it might be very challenging to change how we feel when they say those hurtful words to us again that we have been hearing, or they do something hurtful that they've been doing for a long time, since our childhood maybe. This is why it might be challenging. So our job would be to understand that they have just poked this place of hurt that we have not healed yet, and the way forward for us is to go and heal this place of hurt, embrace the fact that we are good enough just the way we are, and then it will, whatever they say, whatever they do will not poke into the place of hurt, would not hurt that much. Now, okay, how do we go and heal? We need to work with our feelings. We need to use techniques that work with our feelings. Very efficient techniques are deep meditation, hypnotherapy, working with feelings, releasing the feelings. And don't be alarmed if you start crying while you do those deep meditations and hypnosis, because this is your body releasing all these feelings that have been accumulated for a long time. So the way forward, just to recap, the way forward is understand that you have the power. There is a step in between someone doing something, your parents, or even your friends, or partner doing something, saying something, and your feeling. There's a step in the middle that is yours to choose. If it's challenging to choose that interpretation in your head, it means it is poking into a wounded place inside of you. Now go and heal that place. Go and release those hurtful feelings. So next time someone does something similar, it would not hurt that much, because you have released those old feelings. How to do it? You need to work. You need a technique that works with feelings, like meditation or hypnotherapy. I wish you well. I wish you to spend beautiful moments with your loved ones, and I wish you, and I wish myself as well, to be aware at any point in time of my choice to stay and your choice to stay in peace and happy, because that is your superpower, and use it. Have a beautiful day.